welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And once again, the good stuff goes on behind the camera.
It does go on.
It does, it does.
Hey, you know what I don't do enough of? I don't think the technical staff behind the cameras.
All 27 of them.
Well,
there's two,
actually,
folks. There's two.
Two?
There are two.
There's two off today, so that'd be 25.
25, yeah. No, we have two.
We
have Stevie that runs the cameras for us, and Gil who does everything from fixes the plumbing to the dishes to the audio, the video,
and he makes sure that
he makes commercials.
He makes sure there's a fresh roll of toilet paper in the restroom.
He does the coffee. Gil does it all, and Gil is the voice from beyond too.
And we forgot about Zinger.
Oh, that's right.
Our house mascot.
Our house mascot.
Yeah, he
appeared on Dr. Tammy's show one day.
Yeah.
When he escaped.
I think that was my fault.
Yeah, well, we should have Zing on here with us one of these days.
We should. We'll just open
like
the
when
door and he'll be
Marianne's
up
here.
Yeah.
He could come on when Marianne's here.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to let that happen.
Oh, we'd have big time.
We can let that happen.
Yeah, just turn Zing loose. He'll be right here in our laps and mugging for the cameras, as they say. Well, before we came on today, we were talking about your new purchase, Daniel. Why don't you tell the viewers at home about your midlife crisis, Daniel?
I don't have a midlife.
You are having a midlife crisis. You've bought a camper. I'm not going to do the rocking and knocking thing, so, you know, we'll talk about the camper later. Don't you know that joke, Daniel? Well, listen to some Stevie Ray Vaughan, for heaven's sakes. Okay, go on.
I like Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Well, apparently you don't know his music, but go ahead.
Well, I don't.
That's okay.
I like his music.
Well, okay.
He's a
now
great,
the
great
boat.
guitar
The boat. Do the boat.
I bought a boat.
A ski boat. He doesn't ski.
No, it's not. It's a runabout.
Sorry.
It's a runabout.
Oh, it's a runabout.
60 horsepower runabout, and there's ski
I don't
holes
know how big that is. I mean, 60 horsepower means nothing to me. Now they're groaning at home. It means nothing to me.
It'll pull some. It'll pull some.
It'll pull skis. Will it pull the inner tube and the whole bit?
Sure. Yeah.
Now, I was tubing a few years ago and got thrown off, and I mean, cracked the head, stars, you know, the little tweeting birds around me. I swear I'd never do that again. I have since, but boy,
what addled you? Was it the water, or did you hit the
water? I mean, the person driving the boat flipped us on purpose, and I mean, I've always heard it's like hitting cement.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hit that water and my neck snapped.
Ouch.
And, you know, it was kind of like the little cartoons. You know, you hear the noises and. I got in the boat and was.
Did you have one of those knots that came up and then you pushed it back down?
No, I didn't. But it wasn't quite that dramatic. But I did get in the boat and basically said, "I'm done for the day,
done
folks."
with you. Yeah,
and I didn't get back in an inner tube for years. Oh, it hurt, man, alive. I thought I'd broken my neck.
And he's probably making a spin and he
whiplashed
you.
That kind of thing.
The way
it was my brother-in-law at the time, and so my husband and Bobby and I were on the inner tube, and Gordon, everybody in Yellville now knows, Gordon was trying to get us around. He's slinging Bobby and I because he was trying to dump us out.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, it was probably 15 years ago. We were still young enough to do that kind of rambunctious stuff.
Can't do it today.
Oh, no.
Because you're approaching what?
I'm approaching 50. 50's just here pretty soon. So I brake a little bit more easily than I used to, and it doesn't mend quite as quickly.
Well, I've been through the 50 barrier, so
we talked about that.
It's not too bad.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, 40 was great, so 50's got to be better.
Well, if you stay in good health, that's the main thing.
It is.
That's the main thing. So don't you might want to slack off a little bit on, you know, your brain and your body are two different things. You know, your brain says I can do that, your body says maybe not today.
Well, I know the heat because now it's gloriously cool. You know, it's about 85 today and really nice. But I got up and ran Sunday morning. Oh, it was ugly. Ugly. I didn't leave the house till about 7. I don't know how much water I drank before I got home. I was dripping. I mean, sweat's like dripping off the end of my shorts when I got home, and it was. And then I turned around and ran the next morning and ran 40 seconds a minute faster. So that tells you how hot it was Sunday.
Yeah, it was pretty hot.
Yeah, it cooled off. We had a storm. What, in Harrison? Well, you're in Harrison too.
Yeah.
What night was it?
I'm not sure if I was there. I was probably still on the road with my boat trip.
Oh, it stormed one night. I talked to Mama. You know, Mom and Dad live over there at Yellville, and she said it didn't rain in her house. But it stormed. Lightning, stuff like that. I can't remember what day it was.
You want to know about this boat, or you want to ramble on?
I want to hear about the boat. Well, you told me a 60 horsepower, and I did. I said sorry.
Well, let me tell you about it.
Let me be a chick. What color is it, Daniel?
It's about this color of your
neon.
Your dress.
Neon pink.
Well, it's actually an orangish kind of.
Yeah.
It's a classic 1963 Larson boat. And,
does it have like the wood stuff on it?
No. It's not,
I love
it's not a
those
boat.
old fashioned with the wood
expensive.
thing, and I love those.
They're heavy too, quite heavy boats. And it'd be nice to have one of those, but I mean, you're talking $20,000–$30,000 for a restored boat like that, a wooden boat.
But they're really pretty.
They are pretty.
Does yours have like the 2 seats, and then it's got like the bench in the back so people can sit back there?
It has the 2 seats back to back where you can pull them both out into a sunning
In the back?
No, there's where the steering wheel is. There's two seats back to back.
Yeah.
Facing forward, facing back. One seat facing forward, one seat facing back. And then you got a passenger doing the same thing. And you can lay those out into a bed or a sunning whatever. You'll
definitely have to come out on the boat, because I usually they have two chairs up front and one's got the steering wheel, and then there's a bench in the back where everybody else sits.
No benches.
No benches. Does it have the little thing where you can get on the front and dive off?
Nope.
You can't dive off the front?
This is a runabout. Doesn't have a split hull, or I mean, doesn't have a split where you can go up to the front. No, it's a runabout. It's basically a pleasure boat. Well,
aren't all boats technically pleasure boats unless you're shrimping or oystering?
Well,
no one's doing that nowadays, of course.
Yeah, there's fishing boats, and then there's
any boat can be a fishing boat.
Can be.
Speaking of fishing,
yeah.
Let me put in a plug for my hometown of Yellville, Arkansas. I dropped Courtney off. I'm talking about Bobby now, Courtney, the current husband. But anyway, I dropped him off at the Kelly's Slab the other day. He had never done that. Yeah. So put him in at Kelly's Slab, and we have got to get the people from the Fred Berry to give us pictures, because that Fred Berry place was amazing just from looking at it from a distance. So I put Court in there at the slab, and he floated down to, Uncle Verl's there at the bridge, and he caught the heck out of it. He said it was grand. Oh, he had a great time.
What was he fishing for?
Bass, I guess. Smallmouth, I guess. Isn't that what Cricket Creek's full of? But he said he caught some big ones. Of course, he does catch and release. But I'm not sure how far it is from Kelly's Slab down to the bridge. Not far, but it took him like 5 hours. He took his time. Yeah. And he said it was, because I called him.
Was he by himself?
Yeah, he was by himself in the canoe, and I called him and asked him, how much longer he was going to be, because he had cell service the whole way down the creek. And he said it's large. So.
Large.
It was he used words like large and grand, and he had a great time. He did. So he can't wait to go back.
Good.
So.
Good. Do you float much?
Yeah, some. Did I tell you about the last time I went fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a kayak, and I caught 8 fish, 8 or 10, something like that.
Yeah. Did you keep them?
No, we just catch and release.
Yeah. I like to eat the fish.
So do I. And I can clean a fish. Courtney said he's just always done the catch and release thing, doesn't bring them home. Huh. But anyway, I don't care. I love fresh fish and hush puppies and all that kind of stuff.
I do too.
You betcha.
Well, I invite you to come out on the boat. If you like to, you say you like to ski.
I like to ski. I'm not very good.
And I promise I won't try to knock you off.
I'm not very good, but once I get up, I can. Yeah. It's just getting me up. Once I get up, I can step all day.
Well, we'll get you up.
I hope so, because it can be kind of comical.
Yeah. When's the last time you skied?
Oh gosh, probably 3 or 4 years.
So I should bring a video camera.
You should bring a video camera
and do the outtakes of you planting your face.
I'm sure we can show everyone,
That'll
and it can be the funniest home videos of the week, no doubt about it.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be
it's
fun.
A deal.
That's a deal.
Okay, it's a deal. Pax. Remember that
Pax,
Donovan Brief movie? Yes. Pax.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's move on to who's going to be on the show today. We've got a good local program for you this hour.
I wrote as neatly as I could.
So you want me to take over?
Try.
Take off. Stephen Dunn is not here yet, but we hope that Stephen Dunn comes from the Baxter Regional Medical Center.
If he doesn't, we'll visit with our other lovely guests.
We will. And then up next after that is Ginger Lackey and Tirri Beard from the Mountain Home Head Start program.
And I'm anxious, is it Terry or Tirri? Tirri, because it's spelled Tirri. I hope folks notice that on the thing. I've never seen that before. Tirri.
That is right.
Yeah.
It's an E? Okay.
Well, we have T-I. Well, change it things. That's the coolest spelling. T-I-R-I. I have never seen that. It looks like Tirri. How cool.
And they do a six county coverage area, and we want to talk a little bit about that.